Hello, my fun, fantastic travelers out there. Olivia here, and today I want to talk to you about the responsibilities of that guarantor that you get for your passport. Coming up. If this is your first time visiting this channel, please consider subscribing because I am here all the time bringing you different tips on traveling smart, safe, and also up-to-date news with travel. Well, it wasn't that long ago that I damaged my passport while I was away on vacation, and so I did a video on that, and I explained to you the whole process I had to go through in order to get out of the country. I was given a temporary document, but they kept my passport, so I in turn had to get a renewed passport. So I am going away shortly, and it's a good thing that I started the whole process of getting a new passport before, because I didn't realize it was just a little bit longer and a little bit more involved than what I was used to. So the original way that and it wasn't that long ago actually that I got my passport done, was that, when you had a guarantor, they actually signed the back of your photo just to verify that they actually knew you, and that usually that was enough, as well as they had to be a notary public or a professional person. Well, that's not the case anymore. They don't have to be that. Just to make the process a little bit easier, they can be anybody. Now, there are some guidelines as to who they cannot be, but for the most part, they can actually just be anybody. But there are the stipulations that this anybody has got to have known you for at least 2 years, has to be at least 18 years of age or older, has to have a valid passport, a Canadian passport or US passport, and has to be a Canadian or US citizen. They have to be available in case a customs officer wants to contact them to verify the information and also their knowledge of knowing you. So a little bit more involved, and I didn't realize that. So yes, they have to provide their passport number, a signature. They have to sign the back of your passport picture as well. Yes, they will be contacted. The person, for me anyways, was contacted by a customs officer, and they asked some pretty detailed questions in regards to their knowledge of knowing you. It could be things like your height, your hair color, your eye color, where do you live, even if not the address, but the general vicinity. Just little questions that just to verify that they actually do know you, because people have used guarantors in the past, and when the person was actually called, they actually didn't really know them that well. And this can actually cause your application to be declined, or actually it will take a little bit longer until that you can verify it. They will return the paperwork back to you, tell you that your guarantor is not acceptable, and now you have to go and start that whole process over again. So just make sure that all those guidelines are in place when you get that guarantor for you, that they're valid passport, because that number has to be documented and it will be checked. So I just really wanted to pass that on to you because, like I said, I'm so happy that I got that process started and I went through it and got through no problem. But I could see that some people might run into a little bit of a problem there if they left it to the very last minute, or if they were scrambling to find somebody who has that, because not everybody has a valid passport, and that is extremely important, okay? So I just want to give a real big shout out to my guarantor out there. If you're watching this, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I did not realize that it was going to be so involved for you, but you stepped up to the plate and you got it done, and it was smooth for me, so I'm really happy about that. As always, I am here just giving you information as it comes my way, and I just want to impart that on you so that it makes your traveling a little bit easier and smoother going forward. If this video was important to you and gave you some insight and some information, please consider liking it and also sharing that with your family, friends, and peers as well. So I am looking forward to coming back to you again shortly with more information as we continue to grow this channel. Again, don't forget, subscribe, hit that button down below, and hey, have yourselves a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Adios. Ciao.